outside the country. And I began to search for where to go. Eventually, we decided on the destination. I had no idea where to get the money for the ticket from. I had no idea where to get spending money from, but we set the goal. And my wife, Nika, agreed with me on the goal. And it just so happened somewhere along the line that one of my friends just said to me,
Well, good evening, viewers. We bring you a release from the Office of the President, which states, it has come to the attention of the Office of the President that speculators and some unscrupulous businesses are creating an artificial shortage of foreign exchange, especially of the United States dollar, thereby causing its unprecedented appreciation against the Gambian dalasi with the sole intention of hiking prices of basic commodities and causing hardship to the people of the Gambia. The Office of the President wishes to inform the general public, particularly those involved in foreign exchange business, that this criminal trend is unacceptable and unjustifiable, as the international market value of all foreign exchange currencies is an open secret. Those involved in the foreign exchange transactions, including the bureau d'echange of foreign exchange bureaus, banks, and mobile telephone operators, are hereby warned that very drastic actions will be taken against any individual or body corporate found culpable of hoarding after speculating in foreign exchange. This office reserves the right to close any business, bureau d'echange, bank, or any company that is bent on sabotaging the economy of the Gambia without any further notice. Anybody found with foreign currency like the CFA and is not registered to deal in such will face the full force of the law, in addition to forfeiting such to the state. As a first step to curb this nefarious activity or criminal enterprise, a moratorium has been imposed with immediate effect on all shipping of the US dollar out of the country, with possible exemption for essential importation, which must obtain prior clearance from the Office of the President. In the same vein, a team of enforcement agents have been directed to investigate, monitor all foreign exchange bureaus and unregistered agents, as well as any other institution, and are authorized to confiscate any US dollar currency going out of the country without prior approval. They have the full authority to investigate, seize, as well as prosecute those found to be hoarding any foreign currency, especially the US dollar. All the commercial banks have facilities for the opening of foreign currency accounts, and therefore there will be no excuse for any institution, individual or group found with large cash amounts of foreign currency, especially the US dollar, euros, pound sterling, or the CFA franc. These measures will be in place until such time that the US dollar returns to its true value of 28 dalasi per US dollar. The Ministry of Finance, the Central Bank of the Gambia, the Gambia Revenue Authority, and the team of enforcement agents are hereby warned to apply these measures to the letter, as this office will not allow greedy, unpatriotic and heartless people to hold the populace to ransom. Anyone found violating these directives or not playing by the rules of honest trading practices will be prosecuted under the Economic Crimes Law, in addition to being banned from doing any business in the Gambia. Operation No Compromise on Foreign Exchange, Foreign Currency Hoarding and Speculation is hereby launched with immediate effect. Thank you.
do some training for our staff. Would you mind doing some training for our staff? I agreed to do it. I wasn't charging any fee, nothing, just went there. I took the training, and when I was done, then he said to me, he said, you know what, I think you and Nika should go on vacation this year. I said, yes, actually we have that in mind. He said, oh, fine. Where are you planning to go? I told him. He said, okay, fine. Our office will take care of the tickets for the whole family. I said, wow, thank you. Now, think about it. This person had the idea that we should travel. He asked about it. What if that was not part of our plans? What if we had no intention? I think in the first instance that your dreams, your goals make you a magnet. Remember, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. When you set goals, when you have dreams, they turn you into a magnet that attract their material equivalent into your life. So I think that the fact that we had made up our minds, we had made the decision, made us magnets that attracted the opportunity in the first place. Anyway, the good thing is that the moment he suggested it, I had a response ready because we had decided on where to go. And then the answer came, we'll take care of the tickets. Oh my God, was I elated? Was I excited? This thing works. What you believe is what you become. That's why you cannot afford to shortchange yourself by dreaming small dreams. Okay, the story didn't end there. It so happened that as the date approached for the trip, I couldn't figure out where to get the money. I mean, spending money for local transportation, for hotel bills, for feeding. I couldn't figure out where to get the money from. But I had a friend who was running a borrow the change, and I decided to take a step of faith again. You know, I requested to see him. I had just sent his wife to him when he showed up. He had missed his wife on his way to my office. And I said, oh, did your wife tell you I wanted to see you? He said, no, I just came to say hello to you. I said, oh, fine. We're traveling on so-and-so day, and we need some amount of money in foreign exchange. He said, oh, how much do you need? And you know, in that instant, what I had intended to do was to split the money into two and to try to get the first half. And then later I would get the second half. But the moment he asked me, how much do you need? I don't know why. I just had the inspiration to tell him the full amount that we needed. Just a couple $1,000. You know what he said? Instantly, he said, if you don't mind, can I give it to both of you as a gift? I said, what did you say? He said, I mean, can we give you this amount of money as a gift? I said, oh my God, you want to give that as a gift? No, let me confess, I prayed for him that day. God had to bless him for my sake. But this is the point that I'm trying to make. If we had to get the money before we decided on where to go, before we decided on how much we needed to spend, we would not have gotten any money in the first place. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. It's either we're living by faith or we're not living at all. All things are possible to him